Aloha mai kako. Welcome to Halau na Puahala Kuno Ikekai. My name is Kumu Kanoi, and this is our Saturday hula class. I know it feels like it's been a little while since we were here. We actually got to go on vacation for spring break for the first time in forever. We went on an amazing trip all the way to the East Coast, and we went to New York City. And we had a blast and ate a lot of food and saw some Broadway shows, got to relax, spend a lot of time together as a family, and even meet some of our global hula ohana. So if you've been following us on Instagram and here on Facebook, you probably saw that we got to dance with Utako-san in Central Park, and we also got to dance with Brenda and Sasha in New Jersey, just across the Hudson River. So all I can say is we're excited to do more of that. Come visit you wherever you are and dance with you. So, anyways, it is April. Despite I made a mistake and put March for the description of our hula today. It's no longer March, friends. It is April. And the worst part of it, or the best part, is we're actually preparing for May. So even though it says March, we're marching ahead to May. But today, April 2nd, we are going to be reviewing a song that we revisit every single year. May Day is Lei Day in Hawaii. So get very excited. And I think it's time. Aloha ho mai, welcome back. So, like I mentioned, my name is Kumu Kanoi. This is my trusty assistant. This is Eames Kalania Kea, our son. And we are going to be starting our class today the same way we start every single week. If you've been joining us here on Facebook, we've been at this since March 2020. A little while now, and every class we start the same way, which is honoring our Hawaii Pono'i, which means literally our own Hawaii or my own Hawaii. This is our anthem. It was written by King David Kalakaua and Henry Berger, and there are actually 3 verses, although you might not hear them all the time. We do all 3 verses here, and of course we have our lovely Hi Hawaii, yes, Vanna White, yeah. Our flag. So we ask that you please, wherever you are in the world, ku I luna, stand on up. Palikekua means your back stands tall and straight like a cliff. Mahina kealo, your face shines like the moon. As we do together, Hawaii Pono'i, 3 verses, pa. Hawaii Pono'i, na na I komoi. Kalani ali'i, ke ali'i, makualani e, kamehameha e, na kaua e pale, me ka ihe. Hawaii Pono'i, na na I na li'i, na pua muli ko na poki'i. Makualani e, kamehameha e, na kaua e pale, me ka ihe. Hawaii Pono'i e ka lahu e Makualani e Kamehameha e Na kaua e pale e ka ihe. Mahalo for joining us for that one. That was a low pitch that we started on, wasn't it? It was a very low key. Good thing Uncle Luke is behind the camera to pick up all of those bass notes. Right now, in our sort of routine, we always like to say aloha to all of you. So I've seen many of you have already jumped onto the comments to say hello to one another and aloha to us. So I want to make sure to say a shout out to Veronica Velasco Mares in Mexico, Mexico. It's nice to see you. Kazue Sato in Yapana, Japan. Aloha no. I don't know whether to say Ohio or what time is it there. It's probably nighttime. Lani Taylor in Pearl City. Hui. Aloha no. Coco in Mexico. It's good to have you. Linda Kraus in Pennsylvania. We were over toward you, but not quite right where you are, but it's good to have you back as well. Barbara Underwood, we see you on Facebook and also on YouTube. So aloha no to Barbara in Kailua Kona. Julie Shala from Malaga, Spain. Aloha, nice to see you. I also see Whitney, my fellow lay court sister, Princess Whitney Hivalani over in Kaneohe. Angelica Damaro in Kelemania, Germany. Hui, aloha no. Jamie in San Diego, aloha Mike. Okay, good to have you. Irina in Florida is in the house. Tam Feely from Virginia. Wow. I think we pretty much have the world covered, huh? We got Asia, we got Europe, we got the Americas, and we got right here in Hawaii. So to all of you, we want to wish you an aloha at this time. And to say aloha to you, we're going to do our Oli Aloha, written by Kumu Pilahipaki. This one spells out aloha in a way. Each line, as you see there, is ALOHA. Aloha to you. Each letter, yeah? ALOHA. Down the bottom to ALOHA. Don't worry about this part here. That's a bonus section. Okay, so, yeah, that says Aken. I don't know. That doesn't spell aloha. Anyways, here we go with our Oli Aloha. Be sure to send it out to all of our global hula ohana all around the world. Oli Aloha. Pa. Akahai na Hawaii. Lo kahia kulike. Olu kamana'o. Ha'a kokulana. Aho nuyala kila. Aloha mai na Hawaii. Ke aloha no kaumea nui. E o mai na Hawaii. Na pua lei na mamo. Ala mai e kalahui. Laula e kaulana. O mai e kalehulehu. Ha'aheo o e Hawaii. Ano ai no ke aloha. Ano ai no ke aloha. Aloha. We're going to give a special shout out to the street sweeper who came about 20 minutes early today. So, yeah. If you folks have been watching, there's a street sweeper outside our house and he's like haunting me every Saturday during hula. So he came early, knock on wood. Maybe he's going to take another pass, but who knows? Okay, at this time, we're going to Noho Ilalo. I invite you to Noho as well. My kumu, Leimomi I Maldonado, she would always have us go through all of these chants and prayers at the beginning of hula. And for our prayers, we would always sit. And I think because she wanted us to physically embody the value of ha'a ha'a. Of course, ha'a means to bend your knees, but it also means to lower yourself. To be ha'a ha'a means to be humble. So when we pray, of course, we have to have humility. So we know how ilalo to do our prayers. The first one we're going to do is the Hawaiian Doxology, written, translated, however, by Hiram Bingham by Namu. He was a missionary to Hawaii. And then a second verse written by a friend of ours, Kumu Haunani Bernardino. So let's hit it with the Hawaiian Doxology, Ho'onani Pa. Ho'onani ka makua mau, ke keiki me ka uhane no, ke akua mau ho'o mai ka ipu. Ko ke ao, ko ke lao, kuno ha'a ko ka honua, na uli uli o ke kai, na ano lani kau hoku. Mahalo. Our second prayer that we do is done in a call and response style. In Hawaiian, we call that kahoahoa because hoa means to have a friend or to be a friend. Kahoahoa, a friend. Yeah. So we'll do this one in call and response. I will be the mea laka'i, the leader. Eames will be the mea ho'opili, the follow alonger. You ready to follow alonger?
Yes, I'm ready to follow along.
Okay. E ke akua pa. E ke akua.
E ke akua.
Mahalo no.
Mahalo no.
Mahalo ya oi.
Mahalo ya oi.
No ke ia la.
No ke ia la.
Amene.
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 Maikai, very good.
I follow longer.
You follow a la 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 a la 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 longer. You don't know that song. Okay, anyways. We'll learn that one another time. Okay, so in that prayer, we always say, Dear God, thank you for this beautiful, beautiful day. And so we have to show you what a beautiful day it is. We always ask, Pehea kia nila, which means how is the weather? So we'll take a look out our window. This is a live view of our deck and our valley. We are coming to you from Nu'uanu Valley on the island of Oahu. And so Eames is going to answer. Eames, pehea kia nila, how's the weather?
Hela o malu malu keia.
Ai, hela o malu malu keia. Finally, something different. It's a little bit cloudy today. In fact, it's been cloudy and rainy and windy. Not quite it's not a terrible day, but we've had a little bit of ua. We've had a lot of makani. And definitely it's all malu malu, a little bit cloudy. So we're curious, how is the weather in your part of the world? Some of you, drop a comment down below to tell us how the weather is in your home. We were just traveling in New York City. And how was Pehea kia nila ma New Yorker? How was the weather in New York?
Hela anu anu keia.
Yeah. Anu. It wasn't anu enough for him because there was no hau falling down. There was no snow. But yeah, I know. Before we got there, it snowed. And the day after we left, it was 31 degrees.
24.
Oh, 24. It went all the way down to 24 degrees.
Yeah.
But when we were there, it was very mild. It was like 40s,
45, yeah.
40s most of the time. So we got lucky, even though
was 40.
someone was kind of mad that we didn't get.
Lowest was 39.
That's right. So anyways, we're happy to be back here in Hawaii because it's always pretty much malie and beautiful. Okay, at this time, we're going to bring up the sun, even though it's up already. E LEI is our chant to rise up the sun. So we're going to do this pattern with our hands. Cup your hands for the upoho 2 times, and then pa'i, slap. So that's your pattern. Upoho, upoho, pa'i. Here we go. E ala e, pa. E ala e, kala I kahikina, I ka moana hohonu, pi ka lewa nu'u, I kahikina, aya kala. E ala e. Good. Now we're going to try it with some hand motions so that you can remember what this means. This is not a hula, but we'll show you the hand motions so you can kind of picture the translation as we go. Okay? Ready? E ala e, hand motions, here we go. E ala e, kala I kahikina, I ka moana hohonu, pi ka lewa nu'u, I kahikina, aya kala. E ala e. That's right, e ala e means to wake up. So now we're going to do the third time. We always like to do it 3 times just so we can have lots of practice. This time we're going to do a combination of cupping our hands and doing the hand motions. Okay, so let's see if we can remember to do the right thing. Okay, e ala e, pa. E ala e, kala I kahikina, I ka moana hohonu, pi ka lewa nu'u, I kahikina, aya kala. E ala e. Did we do it? Okay, at this time we're going to do our chant that sort of helps us to focus our energies. This one is called Eho Mai, and Eho Mai is written by Ire Ke Kuhi Kuhi Pu'uone o Nā Aliki Oko Hala Kanaka Ole, and it asks for permission to be granted knowledge. In this case, knowledge about songs, chants, prayers, all of the things that we study here in our hula class. So Eho Mai, we're gonna do again 3 times. Okay, Eho Mai, pa. E ho mai ka ike mai luna mai e o nā mea huna no e o nā mele e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai ka ike mai luna mai e o nā mea huna no e o nā mele e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai ka ike mai luna mai e o nā mea huna no e o nā mele e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai e. Whew, my breath almost ran out there. All right. At this time, we're going to shift gears and grab our ipu, our hollowed out gourd, so that we can practice some of our beats. So let me see if my ipu is back here. Okay. So our ipu is made out of a gourd. It's a, how do you say, a cousin to the pumpkin. And we hollow it out, and then it's dried, and then it makes a sound. There's a little song that I was taught when I went to Kamehameha explorations a long time ago. And we're going to do that now. Okay, ready? Hana wau I ka ipu heke ole, pa. Hana wau I ka ipu heke ole, I ka ipu heke ole. Hana wau I ka ipu heke ole, I ka papa hana no e au. Hana wau I ka ipu heke ole, I ka ipu heke ole. Hana wau I ka ipu heke ole, I ka papa hana no e au. And stop right there. Very good. Okay, so there's 3 main beats and 1 bonus beat that we do on the ipu. And so the first one is that bonus beat, ka'eke loloi. Ka'eke loloi is something that we don't normally teach to the youngest keiki because it's hard for them to control their hands. But this guy is pretty good. So he got it down. You're going to take your hand on the side of the ipu. Should be your right hand, yeah? So you're going to take your right hand and you're going to sort of rattle it. Yeah, he's doing the correct way. I'm mirroring you. So right hand. And you're just gonna sort of seesaw your hand back and forth from pinky to thumb. That's your ka'eke loloi. That ka'eke loloi is always going to be when you hit your ipu onto the pad or the pale. The pale is to protect your ipu from the ground. So when you hit your ipu towards the ground, you're gonna add in that special ka'eke loloi sound. Let's try it 4 times with a u. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're gonna add in that that slap on the side. So when we have a alternation between u and te with the ka'eke loloi, that beat is called pa. So you see pa over there. Okay, so let's do 4 pa. Ready, go. U te, u te, u te, u te. Very good. The second beat called kahela is u te te. Ready, set. Here we go. U te te, u te te. One more and stop. Very good. The last beat is called the ku ku, and it's going to be a triple beat. So it's going to hit down to the ground with the ka'eke loloi, u, 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 and then followed by the te te, just like in the kahela beat. Let's try 4 ku ku. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop right there. Okay, so those are the options of the beats that we can play. Sometimes there's other beats that you might hear, but these are the main beats that we have. So let's put them together to make a few patterns. We're going to start with the kahela pa. Let's just try that over and over. Ready? Kahela pa. Ready? Go. Kahela and pa. Kahela and pa. Kahela and pa. Last one. Stop. You can take that same beat and reverse it. So you have a pa, kahela. 4 times. 1, 2, ready, go. A pa. Kahela, pa, kahela, pa, kahela, pa, kahela. Very good. We'll make it a little bit harder. This time, let's have pa, kahela, cuckoo, pa, kahela, cuckoo. Ready, set, here we go. Pa, kahela, cuckoo, pa, kahela, and cuckoo. All right, since this is just the first week of the month, let's not make it too hard. Now, let's just reverse what we just did. Kuku, kahela, pa. Kuku, kahela, pa. Okay? 1, 2, here we go. Kuku, kahela, and a pa. Kuku, kahela, and pa. That's it. Okay? Pretty good. Good job, good job. Okay, so let's put our ipu aside. And we're going to ku iluna. Whew, getting old. Ugh. All right. So I wanted to just touch base with you a little bit. There's a spider back there? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. So like I mentioned before, we're getting ready for something very special that's coming up. And that is May 1st here in Hawaii and around the world is celebrated as Lei Day. And it is one of my personal favorite days of the entire year. I have served as the lay queen for the city and county of Honolulu, and I've just always grown up loving May Day, the pageantry, and of course the beautiful gowns, and not to be forgotten are the lei, the adornments. So, starting last year, I think, I decided that May Day was too short. It was only one day, and then poof, it was done. So I decided for the entire month of April, I was going to celebrate different types of lei. So I think I have a post of all of the lei that I celebrated last year. So I think for every day in April, I did a different post. Many of these lei are leis that are, have been in my personal collection of lei. Some of them that I made myself. Some of them that I purchased from my very favorite lei stands down in Mauna Kea Street, Chinatown, right here in Hawaii. And so you see some of these beautiful lei. This is what I shared last year. I'm on a mission to continue sharing lei. I shared one yesterday, and I'll continue sharing those on Instagram and Facebook. So be sure to follow us on there so that you can follow along. My mission is make a lei, wear a lei, give a lei. So hopefully, maybe you don't have to do every single day in April, but perhaps you can at least choose 1 or 2 days to do one of those: make a lei, wear a lei, or give a lei to someone. I promise it will bring you joy. So that's one way that we're celebrating. So that that helped to stretch it out to about 31 days. Now on top of that, last year we added on this huge Lei Day extravaganza, which was tricky because we were still in the middle of a pandemic. But what was so wonderful was last year we had some of you folks send in videos to be a part of our Lei Day performance, which we aired right here on Facebook. So we had people participating via video from Japan and from Germany and from Mexico. Many of you that are here with us today from the Big Island, from right here in Honolulu. And so we're going to continue that tradition with another Lei Day performance. There will be actually a series of a couple of different performances over the next month and a half ish. And our actual Lei Day show that we're going to produce here for our online audience will probably be aired later in May. We this year we added on another layer of difficulty, which is we had some costumes made. Some of you folks have ordered costumes. Well, shipping delays and such, all of the craziness that we all deal with, they're taking a little bit longer, especially to be shipped overseas. So, anyways, I wanted to show you what our Lei Day performance is going to look like. This is going to be our ho'ike that we're going to do. So this is the program of our Lei Day. And it's going to feature some of our keiki that have been coming here to our halau in person. I'm so happy to not be teaching them on Zoom anymore. They're going to do a bunch of things. Eames is going to be in that keiki class. We're also going to be featuring some of our hulas that we have been teaching to our ladies class, both in person here at the halau and on Zoom. So if you have been taking our Zoom hula workshops or classes on Tuesdays and then once a month on Sundays, you can join us for Hawaiian Cowboy, Mauna Leo, and then this month, April, our song is Malie Song and Hawaiian Lullaby. So there are those three options: 1, 2, 3. And if you're not here, you can still submit a video, and then we're going to put that together into our show. Yeah. And then the last one, just for you folks out there in Facebook land that have been joining us every week, is going to be our grand finale, May Day is Lei Day. So that right there, that is the hula that we're going to be learning today. We're going to start it today. And actually, we've taught it over and over every year. So there are other classes that I can, if you search on our Facebook page, you can see there have been classes where we have already taught this. But this is a little review. We're going to spend the month of April reviewing this one right here. May Day is Lei Day in Hawaii. Okay? If you're interested in taking part in our show, I do ask that you register just so that I can make sure you have all the information that you need about what to wear or how to film or where to show up if you're going to be here in Hawaii to film with us. So if you want more information on how you can join us, just head to our website, napuahala.com, and right there at the top of the page, you're going to see a button to push and then fill out this form, Lei Day 2022. So don't forget, sign up for that so that you'll know all of the details of when you got to submit, when you got to show up, if you're going to be here in person, and all of that jazz. Okay? Okay, PAL commercial. Get rid of that. Okay. So, May Day is Lei Day in Hawaii, one of the most iconic songs for this day. It's not the only May Day song. In fact, I've learned quite a few really lovely ones over the years, but this one is the most well known. So we're going to pull up the chorus, the hui of May Day is Lei Day in Hawaii. May Day is Lei Day in Hawaii was actually written by a husband and wife team. We always love that when they work together. Leonard Red, Red was his nickname, Leonard Red Hawk and his wife Ruth Hawk. They wrote this song, May Day is Lei Day in Hawaii. It's a hapa haole tune, which means that it is in English, but references some Hawaiian ideas, Hawaiian places, Hawaiian people, perhaps. And so it's a good one to start with, especially for keiki and those of you who don't speak Hawaiian, because you can understand what it's talking about and easy to remember. So we're going to just dive right in. You want to come join me? Okay. So May Day is Lei Day in Hawaii. This is the part that everybody pretty much knows is the chorus. Oh, I'm getting stuck here to something. Don't mind me. My thing is just... Okay, here we go. So May Day is Lei Day. You're going to start with your hands out in front of your body, and the pointers are pretty much touching. I like to kind of overlap my thumbs, but it's so fast. Don't even worry about what your thumbs are doing. Just make sure they're not hanging down like a surfboard skeg or something, okay? Bring your hands up, and your hands are right in front of the center of your chest, and you're going to make a little tiny letter M, like that, okay? I always tell my keiki, like McDonald's, and they go, oh yeah, I know what McDonald's looks like, okay? Start in the center of the M, and you're going to make the golden arches. Yeah. French fries. Okay. I know. That's what I always think about when I dance this song is French fries. Okay, ready? Let's make the golden arches. May Day. That's nice. Then from right here, you're going to lift your hands over your head, touch your fingers over, and then bring it behind your neck. And then you're going to come across your chest. And notice that our elbows are perfectly pointed out to the side. I just spit. Okay, sorry.
Perfect.
Elbows out to the side. Don't let them hang down like chicken wings. Yeah. Okay, let's try May Day is Lei Day. Ready? Here we go. May Day is Lei Day. Very good. Now in Hawaii, we're going to do a place motion. There's many different place motions that we can choose from, but we're going to do an L shape. First to the right side. Left hand is up above your head with the palm facing towards the other way to the side. And the right hand is palms up, just like Eames has his palms up. You cannot see mine. And then you're going to take this same motion and you're going to shift it over to the left. Okay, so let's move back just a little bit. Got a question, sir?
It's just like when we made the podium in our last song.
Yes. When we made the podium, remember we were doing the awards for the Cowboys last month? Yeah, that's the same motion. You're right. Hey, making connections. You get an A+. Okay. All right, let's try May Day is Lei Day in Hawaii. Ready? Just the hands. It goes. May Day, put on your lei, is Lei Day in Hawaii. Switch it up. Very good. Now, from right here, we're going to go back to the right-hand side, and we're going to pick two flowers with your fingertips. You're going to draw down and together. Okay, try that again. Garlands. Then you're going to bring your hands to the left and pick of flowers. And then you're going to spread the flowers everywhere and everywhere and over there. Yeah. So there's really a lot of flowers. You know, May Day, you just be decked with flowers. Okay.
Like
so let's, what?
Like this.
Oh, just like this. Oh, speaking of flowers, let me just short commercial break. These flowers in my hair, I should come closer. These flowers in my hair are courtesy of Grandma Nita's Honohono Orchids. And you can sort of see them right back here. But I wanted you to see Grandma too. So check out this beautiful picture of our Grandma. There she is. Grandma Nita just had a birthday and all of her flowers bloomed for her birthday. So she told me that they're only going to be around for about 2 weeks. So be sure to share them. So I decided to share them in my hair and share them over there too. So there's Grandma. Thanks for the orchids. These are called Honohono orchids or Okika Honohono. And Honohono, interestingly, the word hohono usually means kind of like a stinky smell, like body odor. You know, like, whew, hauna. But hohono has that sort of not so great meaning. But if you smell these flowers, can you smell them? They smell pretty nice.
I got a whiff of them.
You got a whiff? Yeah, in your mouth. The hohono have a beautiful smell, very, very light fragrance. So I don't know why they're called stink hohono or honohono. Anyways, I digress. Garlands of flowers. Get ready, pick the flower right. Garlands of flowers everywhere. Other dare. That's it. Now, when you pick your flowers, make sure that you're using your wrist as a guide. You can see my watched hand right there. I'm going to use my watched hand as a guide of where to pick my flowers. You don't want to pick here by your elbow or here by your chest or here by your poli. You want to go all the way over here. So pick to the right. Garlands of flowers everywhere and even over there. That's not the words. I just made that up. Okay. So that's the beginning. Let's try it with hands. Ready, go. May Day is Lei Day in Hawaii.
Podiums.
Garlands of flowers. Garlands of flowers everywhere. Good. Now, let's go ahead and add the feet for this because it's super simple. Kaholo. That's a 1, 2, 3 tap. Let's get a go. And May Day is Lei Day in Hawaii. Your arms are getting too long. No. Garlands of flowers everywhere. Very nice. Then all of the colors of the rainbow. Yeah, you're learning it backwards. I know. He didn't realize, but he learned this forward and backwards. So now he's an ambihula. Yeah. All of the colors of the rainbow. Our flowers here in Hawaii come in every single vai ho'olu'u, all of the colors. So after you finish your flowers to the left, you're going to take your right hand and you're going to paint that color right over the sky, all of the colors. Yeah, you can put your hand right on top of mine. That's fine. Yeah, not like that. Like that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, because our arms are getting too long. Okay, so you're going to go all of the colors. In the rainbow, you're going to dip your hands down and then you're going to make your rainbow over your head just like that. So you have actually a double rainbow. You draw one this way and then 2, you're going to come up over your head. Wow. Okay, let's pick all of the flowers or paint ready. Go. All of, not the flowers, the colors in the rainbow. Then maidens is the word for young women. My keiki always say, what is a maiden? Because we don't use that word anymore.
Is it a maid?
Is it a maid? No, it's not. It's a young girl. Okay, so bring your hands down. Maidens with blossoms in their hair. When you do in their hair, you're going to bring your right hand behind your neck and you're going to look away so that you can show off your flowers, except my flowers are on the other side. In their hair and then switch this way. Okay? Yeah, look at those ones. Wow. Awesome. Wow. Okay, ready? Let's try garlands of flowers. Go from the beginning. I can't figure out how to do it. Ready? May Day, holo, right. May Day, it's all kaholo, is Lei Day in Hawaii. Pick flowers right. Garlands of flowers everywhere. Other side. Good. Okay. All of the colors we already did. Holo, right. All of the colors in the rainbow. Maidens coming down the side of your body. Maidens with blossoms in their hair. Where in their hair? Okay, then flowers that mean we should be happy. That's the next line. You see it right over there. You're going to pick your flowers in front of your chest this time. Let me come closer so you can see this.
I'll come closer too.
Okay. You're going to pick your flowers down in the front. and then pick right in the center. Okay, so we're gonna pick flowers that mean we should be happy. So happy, you're gonna touch your cheeks, right at the top of the apple of your cheeks, and then you're gonna flip your palms over. So this is holo right, this is holo left, holo to the right, and holo to the left. Let's hit it. Ready, and flowers. Go. Flowers that mean we should be happy. That's it. Now, right after this, your left hand is gonna lock into your waist. Make your fingers to the front and your thumbs to the back. Fingers together. Don't have any gaps in your hands like this. You want to bring it together. Your thumbs.
Your thumbs? You have multiple thumbs.
All the thumbs. Yeah. All 5 thumbs behind my back.
Yeah.
Okay. Then take your right hand up and you're going to shake. You're like throwing away your cares. I have no cares. I just got back from vacation. Woo. Okay. So you're going to shake, shake, and then switch. Shake, shake. Then you're going to scoop up all of your cares right here in your cupped palms. And then you're going to just let them fall. Oops. Oh, no more. Yeah. Okay. So you're going to shake the worries away. Right, right, left, left. Scoop them up. And then whoops, there they go.
Bye-bye.
Okay, that's it. All right. So throwing aside, ready, holo, right. It's throwing aside a load of care.
I wish I hadn't thrown away those.
You haven't?
I wish
Let
I
it go. Okay.
I can't find them
Mayday.
anymore.
Back to the beginning, like we know. Make your letter M and then put on your is lady. Exactly like the beginning again. In Hawaii. And then switch. Okay. And then you get made lady. So you're going to make your May again. Lady is happy day. And then you're going to kahola to the right. Out there or here or whatever I said on the thing. Okay? Let's try from throwing aside all the way to the end. Ready, go. Throwing aside a load of care. Oh, Mayday is lady in Hawaii. Mayday is happy days. Oh, I forgot. Mayday is happy days. Out there, I knew there was something I was missing. You gotta make cheese. Okay. That's the whole chorus. And that's the whole song that most people know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you in a little secret. There's verses. In fact, there's 2 verses. So we'll cover those in following weeks this month. But if you know just this Mayday is lady part, you're gonna be shaka good to go. Okay, here we go from the beginning. Gotta turn on the thing again. Okay, are we ready to hit it? This is Mayday is lady. Ready? There should have been a kaholo there. Oh well. Garlands of flowers pick right.
Garlands of flowers everywhere.
Show it. Paint.
All of the colors
Dip the fingers.
in the rainbow.
Maidens.
Maidens
figure out what the ending is for next time. But yay! Okay, so you notice that recording that I have has only Mayday is LEI. And that's what you're mostly going to hear. So if you can find a recording to do it, great. If you're going to just do it with this recording, of course, it will be available for you to watch over and over and over to practice. But that is the chorus. Really quickly, I just want to flash up one of the verses so that you can see. These verses came to us last year via Uncle Kimo. He had actually sheet music of the verses. And he said, I never heard the verses, but here it is. So we'll tell you a little bit more about those verses a little bit later. But the chorus is the one you really, really gotta know. Okay? So we love all of our different types of leis. Today I wanted to show off our lei that we're wearing, actually. You don't always have to make your lei out of flowers. In fact, both of our lei today are not made of flowers. Eames lei is made of let me see if I can get it really close to the Vavai cam so that you can see. It is actually made of a Hawaiian printed fabric. It's a purple and white printed aloha print fabric, and it's just sewn in an accordion style. And the strips were cut with like a what is it called? Like a shearing. What are those? Oh, pinking shears, I think. That what it's called. So you have that jigga jagga edge. Yep. And this one was one of Papa Ron's leis, I think. Or was this one of Auntie Molly's leis?
I think it was Auntie Molly? I don't know.
Maybe Auntie Molly's. This one was one of ours that was given to me. And then this lei that I have on, I'll see if I can bring it a little closer to the Vavai cam. This one is made of, it's actually enamel, but it's supposed to look like pikake. Pikake grows in very dry areas, and it's too wet here in Nu'uanu for us to grow pikake. It's one of my favorite flowers. It usually starts off like a pure white color, and then when it gets older, it actually turns like a purple color. So that's why I like to wear pikake with purple, because when pikake ages, not this is beads, but when pikake ages, it actually turns a purple color, like a lavender color. So this one is actually made of beads, but I just love it because who else gets to wear pikake every day if they like? But anyways, those are just two lei that we wanted to show off today. Our fabric lei and this pikake bead lei. And I also wanted to share an olelo no eau. This olelo no eau, we've been trying to share olelo no eau every week. This comes from the text by Mary Kavena Pukui. She gathered all of these proverbs, and each proverb has different meanings. And this one, and all of the ones that we'll share this month have to do with lei. This one is olelo no eau number 332, but it's actually right in the introduction of the book, because this was one of Mary Kavena Pukui's favorite olelo no eau. It says, e lei kau, e lei ho'oilo I ke aloha. Now, there are basically two seasons here in Hawaii. There's the hot, dry season, and then there's the wet, rainy season. We don't have 4 seasons like we did, we got to see spring in New York just kind of popping up. But there's kau, and then there's ho'oilo. So kau and ho'oilo, those are the two main seasons. And it says when you have a lei during the kau season, a lei during the ho'oilo season, it's a lei that you can wear forever. And so that's why I like to choose these kinds of leis that don't wilt. But it's also a reminder that a lei that you can wear forever is aloha. The aloha that we share with one another, the aloha that we have for ourselves and for our aina. That lei of aloha can be worn in any season. You don't have to have certain flowers or, things in bloom or time to make lei or money to buy lei. You always have this lei of aloha that you carry with you wherever you go. So love is worn like a wreath through the summer and winters. Love, especially our love for you, is everlasting. So how's that? Good?
Great.
Good. Did I get all of my
Great.
slides? Did I miss any? Oh, one, we're going to do our poi balls to wrap it up. While Eames hits it with the poi balls, I'm gonna go over the calendar for this month because it's a busy one. Okay, so here we go.
Where's the other one?
You only have one poi ball? There's some right there.
I'll use the
Okay, so Hoki Hoki, this is our song for poi balls. It's of course not.
Hoki hoki toru fa.
Okay,
Hoki hoki toru.
there he goes. Okay, so here's our calendar for the month of April. Apelila is how we say April in Hawaiian. Of course, today is the 2nd. We have our Facebook HULA Live that's happening right now. And maybe you're watching the replay, so thanks for that too. Yesterday, we started our last set of beginning Keiki HULA and intermediate classes. We will go through the 22nd and we'll have beginning and intermediate classes. Then that's all the Fridays. Okay, if you look on the 23rd, Saturday, that's when we're gonna have our live performance for our in-person keiki and our adults. So we're not gonna be here on Facebook on the 23rd, unfortunately. We're gonna be having a ho'ike over at Hanaya Kamalama, Queen Emma Summer Palace, just down the road here. Let's see, what else can I point out? Tomorrow, there's gonna be a Zoom hula one-day workshop on Hawaiian Cowboy. And so if you're interested in performing that for our May Day, Lei Day virtual performance, you can sign up for that on our website. That is a Zoom only workshop. That one is not in person. So Zoom workshop for Hawaiian Cowboy. There's another Zoom workshop at the end of the month on the 24th, and that is to learn Malie's song Hawaiian Lullaby. Or if you prefer to do weekly classes, you can sign up for that same thing and do every Tuesday, or you can do Tuesday and Sunday. Who knows? Tahilu atorufa tiorihi. Just a couple other things to point out on the calendar. All of the Thursdays of this month, I'm still working with the Punahou faculty and staff, and we have 2 shows coming up. We have one on the 30th and then one on the following week, the 7th of May for them for May Day. So let me tell you, just looking at this calendar makes me want to smile. I'm going to say smile, scream. Anyways, this is what I live for. I just love this season, and I hope that you do too. I hope that you will continue to come back now that you've got the chorus of May Day is Lei Day. We're going to add on those verses, and be sure to sign up at napuahala.com to register to be a part of our performance. And even if you don't want to dance, you just want to make sure you don't miss it, you can sign up there, and I'll be sure to send you the link so that you will be able to see our show when it's all done and ready for you to enjoy. Okay? All right. That's a lot of commercials today. Sorry about that. I'll try and gab less, dance more next week. Okay? Until next time, keep practicing, and don't forget to wear a lei, make a lei, share a lei, lei. Until next time, ahui ho.